And look, this one thing you guys have to understand when you're working for somebody. Boss man make the rules. Boss man make all the money because boss man took all the risk. Say it again. For guys who think they're entitled to another man's business, whether it be people only feel like they're entitled to a man with a small business versus a see, ain't nobody in Rouse's or Starbucks feels as though they're entitled to something. When you got a man in his passenger seat and you're running out making X amount of dollars a day, or you run across a job, let's just use this for an example. I cut grass. I'm uneducated. Let's say I run across somebody pull up on me and my help, or me and my two helpers while we working. They say, man, look, I got this overgrown property I'm trying to get cut. I be like, look, man, you want me to cut that, man, you're gonna be at $600. All right, man, can y'all do it today? All right, let's do it. If we already have 20, that's just hypothetical. If it's just me and another guy, because this one the resentment is in when it's just you and another guy, right? You right, maybe it's 600. Y'all already have 12 to 15 properties on the schedule, and you know what you're gonna make off them 12, 15 properties. And you say, yeah, man, it'll be 600. And he go over there with you to weed eat while you knocking down that overgrown yard. And he felt like he had to work a little harder than he normally worked. He feel as though you should give him $100 off of that 600 that you just made. Say, bro, whatever you get in an hour, that's what you get in a flipping hour. But man, it ain't right. It's not right. Bro, what did we use to cut that property? What you mean? Did we use your mower? Or did we use my mower, the one I paid X amount of dollars for? We're going to use hypothetical numbers. The average lawn guy, his mower is about $15,000 to $12,000. Did we use your mower? Did we use my $12,000 mower? We use yours. Did we use your $500 string trimmer? Oh, we use yours. But still, man, I helped you with the profit. Who business is it, bro? I tell you what, why you just didn't say, hey, man, he going to charge you $600, you give me $400, I'll do it. And then you could have went home, loaded up your push mower and been there 2 days. You are the help. You only get what we agreed upon. And I've never ran across that, but you people will run, you will have people that do that. They think they're entitled to something. And I remember I was doing some work for this guy, and I was a young man, like 14, 15. And the guy normally would pay me like $100 a day. But we normally be working about 8 hours. Something like that. Well, anyway, I ended up working with him like 12 hours. And I remember we went and done a job. And the guy was like, well, what I owe you? He said, man, $250. So I went over there and helped him with the job. And I remember at the end of the day, he gave me $200. I said, no, man, I ain't gonna take all the profit you just made off that other job. He said, man, when you have a man all day, you pay a man off for working all day. And he paid me. So let that be a lesson to you guys that want to work for somebody else and dictate how much they should pay.